Hey, buongiorno. Here we are again. I've got some tea. The drink of action. Want to go out and change your oil? Cup of tea. Want to crack on with your YouTube channel? Cup of tea. So, maybe some of you are asking when the fuck this camo is going to happen. Well, today is the day. I've got some examples here. Let's check this out. What do we got? So I've got this one. This is a blue one, and I'll be honest with you, I quite like this one. I feel like this pattern here is going to be quite easy to replicate. Random little doodle bug thing. And then for the viewer's pleasure, I've got a nice bit of Swiss. Yeah, Swiss Army camo. You might be wondering why I've got all these. It's because I just buy camo trousers and then turn them into 3/4 length shorts because I'm a dirty grebo. And finally, the Germania, the flecktarn. This is too detailed, I reckon. That's too detailed. We won't use that one. So I think I'm going to go with that blue one that we had. And through the miracle of sandpaper. Sandpaper? No, we're not doing that. That's a terrible idea. Tracing paper. I'm just going to do some shapes with you. And if we nail it, we do. If we don't, well, you can piss off onto TikTok. So, what are we looking at here? What's the aim? What's the objective? How can we maintain? So, we're going for a network of splodges. Some dark, some light. I might cross-hatch these, but I've got a little trick up my sleeve that I might use to make this look a bit more natural. But it's all going to be cartoony and outliney for the most part because, well, you know me. And we've got a few different goes at this, so let's have a go. Just get some splodges right on, and let's zoom you in while I'm drawing. And focus. Yeah. Off we go. So we're gonna run into something here. We're gonna run into a problem. Dolphins are not flat. They're round, right? And we've already got this impression going on here with this pattern disappearing off the side. This pattern disappears off the side. This pattern that I'm about to do here, it's got nowhere to disappear to. It's all going to be bare-faced. So how are we going to get around now? Well, I'm going to get my pencil and I'm going to imagine this guy's divided into a grid. And we're going to follow the contour lines down. We've got one there. We got one there. I know they're not very clear, but you know, they're for me, they're not for you. And we're just going to do some general directional lines. And I'm going to try my best while I'm doing the little splodges, little spidgy splodges, to adhere to these lines, and then hopefully the camo will have some essence of the curvature of the body of the creature. So let's just have a go. Now, full discretion, I haven't done this already. I haven't tried this anywhere else. You are with me, cold, onto the page. But remember, this is still just the tracing paper. Because, well, if you know me by now, I haven't got the bollocks to go straight on with it because I'm always imagining that I'm going to fuck something up completely. And there's your first swear word. Stick that in the swear box for me, would you? And I'm going to draw the outline of his flipper. of his flipper. And then splidgy, splodgy, splidge. And in order to create this idea that it's following his body, I'm gonna the lengthways dimensions of these. Sorry, framing, you fuck. They're going to be elongated from end to end, along with the elongation of his body, which is going to help us again create this idea that this pattern's on top of him. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. So the essence of camo is that it crosses over. You've got splidgy splodges underneath one another. So you draw a selection that go on the top. Do you think I've done this before? You're going to do a selection on the top, and then you can come in and do your ones underneath. So we'll get another one here. And I just want to see if this general pattern is going to look like something we can work with and something we can replicate onto the finished piece. So we've got a bit of a crossover here. This straight line, that won't do. So we won't be copying that one, because you know we're not working in straight lines. This is a marine creature. And then inside some of them, I'm going to do a little one, another little one there. Hey man, great Scott, is that actually working? I think it might be. Yeah, okay, here's the idea to soften the border. I'm going to actually leak the camo just a tad underneath the stripes, and I'll get the diamond pattern that's there on his flipper as well. Oh, sorry, we're going down onto his lower flank now. Ah. Now some of these, when I do them, I'm going to probably find the topmost ones. I'm going to black them out completely. But we're just going to do these. I'm just going to do these quickly for you. Hello, fella. Have you seen Nicky's suitcase? There we go. One there. Yeah, and on him, you know, when we do it, some of these are going to be completely black. But then I'm going to grey out some of them. And what I would used to do to grey out some of them is I would just cross hatch them like this. How's that focus? There we go. I just cross hatch some of them like this. So I just get the occasional odd one and cross hatch it. Like that one's a bit looser, that one's a bit looser. But I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to get my new secret weapon out, and we'll actually use something that isn't a pen, and you can all take the piss. Now, is it unnerving to me that it looks better through the viewfinder than it does on the page? That can't be right, can it? Line him up again. See what this tracing paper allows you to do. Brilliant. See that, look at that focus again, there we go. Last video was a focus fucking nightmare, so I was ashamed when I pulled it up on the computer. Ashamed of myself. Yeah, you see, that is what I'm after. I think I might even get another black one up there. Yeah. Okay. There he is underneath. This is his little replica. Alright, tell you what then, should we try another one? We'll try a different style. And this time we'll look at... Alright, okay. Let's have a look at that flecktarn. Schnell! Wiener Schleiden. Have a look at that fleck again. And this is wild, isn't it? This is a fucking awesome pattern. So, I mean, isn't it really tempting just to... Oh, yeah, let's just draw on it. Oh god, what have I done? Right, yeah, so let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that fleck. It's, that's even more random, isn't it? That's even more random. So we'll have a few on top that are really fucking weird. You know, that are really abstract shapes. And we'll give you another zoom. We'll get you to zoom back into where you were before. Come on, you. There we go. Okay. Yeah. And then underneath, it's just, just tiny little dotty bits and boobs. Okay. I think that's it. I think the fleck, I mean, we're never going to make it look like fleck, not just with pen, not without some dark green and some oranges, but the idea is to find a pattern that you can do in black and white that is recognisable enough. The human eye just says, yeah, that's camo. Of course it is. I'm fooled. I don't know myself. Black a few of them out. I don't know about the German, yeah. 9. Okay, one more go. This time what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a look at what that Swiss one looks like. How do they print these out in the first place? That's what I want to know. Would you like a piece of pea? Racism. You see this bit, how it's in these almost cloudy like lines. I think that might look quite cool. Let's try it again on dolphin number 3. Have a look at that focus. And there she is. Okay. But again, obviously, some of these are going to have to be hatched, aren't they? In big ass patches, and I think that's not gonna look good. Doesn't look too bad on the camera. Okay. I think we can all agree that that one's pretty cool. That's almost looking a bit more like sort of British Army, that is. Alright then. Well, God save the Queen. Let's do it. Okay. I'll stick my little guide up there where I can see it. And we're going straight on. And this is going to be the finished thing. But to be honest, what can happen is when you look at the actual picture again, what we might need to do is carry on some of these actually a bit further out, and I might even branch them. So I'm going to do a little trick here. When we do finishing touches, I want to do a little trick here to make some of these veins. Well, I'm going to make them look like veins, so they're going to look like they're poking out of him, that they're raised or beveled from the surface of his skin. And we'll just carry some more of these out. Carry on, carrying on, carry on. Bleeding out onto him and melting away. Melting. Shit, keep going off page, don't I? Yeah. Do we all think this is looking more natural now? Of course it's not looking natural. He's a fucking pimped out dolphin. Anyway, cool. So here we go. And this one can have a wee hole in him. Sneak one in to the book. Sorry guys, where did that stop then? My camera's got this shitty... It says to itself, oh, this guy's been filming for ages. Maybe that's unintentional. Well, guess what, mate? It ain't. And I can't find in the menu how he's gonna... how you can turn that off. So, right, carrying on. Moving on. Moving on. Oh, ooh, fancy. And then we'll get one that's sort of disappearing off his back like that. I think I'm going to be a bit more minimal with this finished pattern actually. Because I think the less we have, the better it will look. Because sometimes less is more. Parents try to teach you this, don't they? Some of us do anyway. That's a kind of a blocky one. No, I ain't so sure about that one, but never mind. Yeah, hang on a minute. Let's pull him out into frame. Get that focus right. Hey, hey, good buddy. You ain't looking too bad. Alright, I think what happened here, you know, is the second I started. Oh, come on. Yeah. Pal. Second I started doing the secondary ones, all started to look messy, fucked up. So I think what I might do. You guys like my little Marvel buff? That's sad. I'm an overgrown child. Hey man. I tell you what, nothing tops the pleasure for me of just swinging in and getting something right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him some little partners, because everybody needs a friend. Starting to look like a rotten banana now, isn't he? And this one's going to have two little bunny ears coming off him. They're going to have little good buddies. And then what I'm going to do with the good buddies is I'm going to black the good buddies out. There's another good buddy. I say so. That's a damn fine bucket of bud there. Mercy. There we are. Still with me, yeah. Shit, focus is right. Oh, hang on. Everybody needs a friend. If you're watching this art channel and you don't know what it is that I'm impersonating there, then get out. Get out. Alright, now, hang on just a mo. Oh, ain't this fun? Ain't it just the best? Alright. And I'm gonna even give him one that's going out from his mouth. And he's got a couple of good buddies there. And then another bit there. Because obviously, when a part of him's this small, pardon me. When a part of him is this small, like these parts of his mouth here, you're only ever gonna see the edge of any patterning filigree that's on there. So let's black this one out. So shall we put some on the tail? Oh, that's a tricky decision. No, I tell you what, I'm gonna do something totally custom on the tail. I'm gonna give him a nice zigzaggy Pimp My Tail. And then he can have some little crossy hatchy lines on the bottom of him there. Yeah. Okay. So what's the next stage? Well, I reckon what we'll do is we'll do some very simple dividing lines. Some things, lines that are going to divide these pieces of camo up. But before we keep going, before we move on to a different stage, I'm going to get my pen and I'm going to dig it the fuck in. I'm going to get these shapes, rough up the edges of these shapes. So they stick out a little bit. We're thickening now. Oh, miss no, me no. Yeah. You guys probably wonder what the hell a lot of this is. I'm just thinking aloud, literally. Okay, so I'm gonna take some of these lines and I'm just gonna like act as if there are patches of colour underneath. But it's not real. It's all an illusion. Oh, hang on. One of my main light sources, my monitor. There we go. Right. While we're here, Mandalorian. What is my problem with Star Wars? Okay, I'll tell you what. It's great universe, great characters, artwork, just almost second to none. So beautiful, so atmospheric. The feeling of just that these civilizations have been inhabiting these planets for thousands of years. The feeling of all this space junk you've got lying around, I love it. When are any of their movies gonna learn how to write a decent script? Ugh. So square, like it's square. They're like this. Look, this is the Star Wars script. It's just, oh god, I just get bored of listening to them. Like, And then obviously Mandalorian comes along, and it's this like this just like chopped up mercenary gangster version of Star Wars. It's great, man. But like I said, I've already said that it's cheesy. It is cheesy as fuck. But I just watched episode 6, and it really blindsided me. Some of the episodes, yeah, they've been good. I've really enjoyed them. But episode 6 is like a kind of a heist. It's a heist plot, and honestly, hands down, one of the best ensemble casts and plot. Just lovely little self-contained plot that I've really kind of ever sort of seen. I mean, it shot right up there to maximum respect for how good it was. All of a sudden, there's Bill Burr. If you don't know who he is, an American comedian. All of a sudden, there's Bill Burr, this mercenary, this bounty hunter who's with a robotic arm on his shoulder, and they have this chase, this whole string of double crossing around this prison ship, and it's fucking absolutely cracking. And plenty of droid death. We love a bit of droid death. That's how Star Wars gets away with their violence. Fine, absolutely fine by me. I've really enjoyed it, man. It's the kind of episode. It's the kind of episode I'm going to keep out of all of them, and probably watch it again. Okay, so I'm pretty chuffed with that. I genuinely think that's gone well. That is a. Would you say that's a camo dolphin? Like, would you say that? No, Al. No, it's shit. Yeah, all right. Well, piss off somewhere else. If you don't like it, pal, I can piss off. So, what's the secret weapon here? Okay, how are we going to put a little bit more colour into this? Well, I'll show you how. Charcoal pencils. I've only just discovered these, and I've got a soft one. Hope you can see that. Get a focus on that. The only problem is the viewfinder on the video capture on this camera is really, really scrappy. And I'm hoping I've got my medium one there. This is the noises you're hearing now are me lifting up pieces of shit, pieces of junk to find my other things. I'm gonna get my hard one out. And these little the main stars of the show, main stars of the camo, are gonna get coloured in. Now this is a hard one, so I'm gonna be ever so light with it, ever so lightly scraping it on. Problem is with these is that I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get you can't off screen a bit of tracing paper. I'm going to smooth out one of the edges so I can get very lightly a more general shade. There we go. I've only recently started incorporating these into my pictures, and really they've opened a. Really they've. Sorry, I was going to try and paste that over, right, but the card got full again. So in that little split second that I've just edited in there, I've taken myself to the John while I've stuck those vids on my computer and cleared the card out again. Yeah, these charcoals, yeah, they've really opened up a world of possibilities. Really, the softness you can get really makes things start to look more natural. I know these are cartoons, but I like a little bit of. I like to further these illusions, you know. And you see, it's just adding a bit of depth. And I'm also going to use these for shadows. the bottom there. Sorry, framing. Framing, you fuck. You fuck. Right. So while we got the charcoal out, we're gonna. What I want to do is out on the old leopard print in the middle there. I'm just gonna darken in the centre. And these are alright because they come with a little. These ones came with a little rubber. It's not really a rubber. What you use it for is it's called a kneadable rubber because it's like a bit of blue tack really. And you just squeeze it and recycle it round, and then you just put it down on the page. See if I can actually put it down. So you see this bit here, I've gone a bit heavy in the middle there. So you just roll it across the page and you can take it right off. So now I can come down and just again darken in that some around these leopard printy areas just to give him a bit of depth. Right, folks, I know you can't bear it, but in the interest of this being even remotely digestible, I think this one's moved up to. Well, let's have a look actually. Double clicky click. This one is. Second part of that video is 15 minutes. First part of the video is 18 minutes. So we're going to get this. I'm going to cut this off now. I'm going to cut you off. But not until I've done that little bit on his mouth. Right, so until next time, oh you internet, remember, Hitler was a veggie.